Welcome to Totally Banned in Vegas. I'm Chris Andre. In our last show, we introduced you to three up-and-coming bands, the Lizards, Face Down, and Third Man In. We're happy to report that all three bands have been keeping very busy since our show aired. The Lizards are producing a song for the soundtrack of a new Pauly Shore movie, so be sure to watch for that. Third Man In continues to wow audiences at the Sanctuary and will soon release their CD, Forget What You Know, with Atom Bomb on AVD Records. Face Down CD, titled Psychomagnetic, is scheduled to be released soon. The band also contributed a song to KOMP's new compilation CD. All taking steps in the right direction. Now it's time to introduce you to three more bands hard at work in Las Vegas. Our first band has been described as Foo Fighters meets Cheap Trick. Mike, CJ, Robert, and Charlie are making waves here and overseas. They've actually sold more than 10,000 CDs in Japan. They call themselves the Szuters. Here's a look at the Szuters performing before a sold-out crowd in Japan. The Szuters stopped by our studio here at Totally Banned to play a tune off their new CD, 12 Shining Moments. Here they are with Drown. The Szuters sat down with Totally Banned's Glenn Nash. We'll have that for you when Totally Banned comes back.
Curtis Boardman, rodeo rider, critical care nurse, Bachelor of Science, UNLV. He could always ride, but nursing? He had to learn and learn and learn. Curtis learned enough at UNLV to be accepted at one of the top graduate nursing schools in the country. Cowboy, registered nurse, graduate student.
Rebel.
Be a rebel. UNLV. Curious? Call.
My Youth for Understanding experience was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life.
If you want to learn a language, this is how you do it.
You have to live here and you have to breathe in the country.
You meet a whole new family that are willing to accept you and take you in.
I feel just like I'm a part of the family. Being involved with the family, living right at home, that has been my best learning experience so far.
You only live once, so you do it, try it, live it.
It was great. It was incredible.
Go global.
They've sold thousands of CDs overseas and impressed everyone with their killer tunes. The Szuters tell us more about their recent Japan tour in this interview with Totally Band's Glenn Nash.
We are here with the Szuters on this segment of Totally Band in Vegas on a beautiful Las Vegas day. Let me start with introducing you guys. I want you to go ahead and tell me your name and what you play.
I'm Mike, and I'm the guitar player singer.
I'm Robert, and I'm the bass player.
I'm CJ. I'm another guitar player singer.
I'm Charlie. I'm the drummer, and I also play guitar.
All right. Sounds good. I read Foo Fighters, Cheap Trick, Radiohead, Mike. I compare you to those guys. Those are some great major acts. If I was a Szooter, how would I define myself? How would I fit in there?
We listened to bands like Cheap Trick growing up, CJ and I, and so that's definitely one band that influenced us a lot, but we ended up being a little heavier sounding, so I think the Foo Fighters is a pretty good comparison.
You guys have had several CDs out, CJ. You've had four CDs out, is that correct?
3. We're working on our 4th.
We're working on your 4th.
We're in post-production for our 4th CD to be released in Japan and Southeast Asia. So this will be our, hopefully, coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Big word.
You guys have such a clean sound. I mean, I haven't had a chance to see you live. I've listened to you on your website.
It's dirtier then.
Oh, it's a lot dirtier then. But the lyrics are just so great, and everything's so crisp and clear with just a great rock beat. Can you tell me about that? How did you figure out that type of music you wanted to play, or?
Well, I think it comes with the way you record stuff too. A lot of bands do stuff, and you know, sonically it doesn't come out, you know, clear. But we've been working in the studio, my brother and I, for a long time, and figured out how to dial in the sounds, you know, to bring the songs across. So I think that makes a big difference in how people perceive the band, as opposed to dirty or, you know, more. You can hear more stuff. So.
And you guys haven't been together the whole time, right? Rob just joined when you guys moved to Las Vegas. Is that correct?
No, actually, I joined about 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, so you're just a brand newbie. Do you guys give him a lot of static about that?
He doesn't take any abuse whatsoever.
Yeah, he was all we could find anyway, so.
I also read about Japan. I want to know about that, Charlie. Were you able to go on that tour? Or?
Should I explain how I got in the band? I actually auditioned for Candlebox in LA, and the guitar player happens to be Mike's brother-in-law, and Mike was actually desperate for a drummer at the time for the Japan tour. So Mike called Robbie up and said, "Hey, do you know any drummers?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got this great guy in Vegas, and I just happened to be here doing nothing." And Mike called me up one day. I listened to a couple tunes, learned them, and they hired me right there on the spot. And they're like, "Okay, you're hired." And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Like, that's it, you know? So before I knew it, I was on my way to Japan. I had to learn like 20 to 30 songs in like a month's time, and we did like, our set was 22 songs. And,
That's 2 hours.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, so I had a lot of pressure on my hands, but I get along with the guys great, and it was really cool to do the whole tour, and I got a lot of experience out of it. And then I had played at Rob in the past, so when we lost our bass player, you know, I recommended him to these guys, and he worked out great.
Well, see, you just got to have like 50, 60 original songs out. Is that correct? And
on CDs, probably the Japan. But
yeah, it's about 50 songs.
It's about 50.
And how did
but we've written thousands.
Give me a quick thing. How did you even end up going to Japan in the first place?
Wow.
I mean, just something quick.
Encapsulate the story, because it's an in-depth story.
It's a very in-depth story.
How about the Reader's Digest condensed version?
Yeah, years and years ago, I gave a demo tape to a guy by the name of Paul Gilbert. He was in the band Mr. Big, and he actually fell in love with our band and became a fan. And throughout time, he played it for people, and through him, a management company played it for a label in Japan. They loved it, and they picked us up. And that was it. We did a couple albums, and we got the tour last year. So.
Okay. Well, Mike, one last question. Where do you see you guys going next? I mean, you have 3 CDs out. Do you want to jump up to that next level, get to the big tour, the major act status, or are you just happy where you're at? And
Yeah, definitely. We're moving on. We're probably going to. We're actually working on a new album right now for Japan and America. It'll come out in July. And we're going to tour Japan again. This time it'll be a longer tour. And hopefully we'll get to hook up with a major label here in the States. That's what our goal is.
Okay, well, it was great to have you guys here. I just had a blast listening to you, and you guys are just so nice and professional. Ladies and gentlemen, the Szuters.
Up next, a tune from the Szuters' first CD. This one is called America.
It's already over. As for me, I disagree. But every one of you wants to go out with a bang. This life leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So falsely, leaving shadows down. With deep regrets, strike out for the South in America. This is America. Pull the covers over your head. Turn up your stereo just as loud as it can go. Fades a twisted little creeper. The less you want to hear, the more you're gonna know. It's like a bad taste in my mouth. So falsely, the shadows down. With deep regrets, strike out for the South. This is America. This is America.
That was a great performance, and just one of many you'll see here on Totally Banned in Vegas. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll get up close and personal with Purge.